everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Beauty by Deanna D, and thank you all so much for stopping by. Today's look is going to be another fall look, and today's look was inspired by pumpkin spice latte. I love pumpkin spice lattes. Any fall lattes in the fall is definitely like my favorite thing to do, but it's something about fall drinks. I love a good drink. A good fall drink is everything and more. So I'm checking my Instagram, and I told the last winner of the giveaway to contact me over there and to contact me on Instagram. I haven't gotten a contact yet. So from this video on out, I'm going to be in between trying to contact the winner and also make sure I get in contact, but if not, someone else that comment may get the chance of winning the prize as well. So the queen has spoken. You won the giveaway, so I just need you to contact my Instagram if you do have one, or if not, message me on here so we can figure out a way to get your prize to you. With this look, you can wear this look at a party. I think it's more of a party look, but if you are just that type that like to wear glitter makeup out in public on a regular day, it has the neutrals. The lip is my favorite part. Oh my gosh, I should do a lip tutorial on this lip. I did not include it in the video, which I'm so bummed about, but I wish I should have done that. Oh my gosh, I was having so much fun creating this look, this lip look itself, and then this lip. I had so much fun creating it, but I will have all details listed in the description box, and all details over on my social medias, which we list in the description box. Because make sure you follow me there if you guys want to see, more and more behind the scenes, and just follow me, and you know how all that goes. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into the look. Alright peeps, here we go. So I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette. This is the 40 color eyeshadow palette, the best thing ever invented from Wet n Wild, in my opinion. I'm going to use that burnt red shade, and it has a little bit of a it has a little bit of a red and orange tint all at once. So you may hear me say burnt red, burnt orange, either or, it's beautiful on the crease. And you also can get a good look with it on your eyelid too. But I love it to actually be as a transition color in the crease in order for me to do like a look, especially if it's a neutral look or either if it's a look dealing with color. I love using it. And the key to this look, you guys, I did was windshield wiper motions. Basically, you're moving your hand left and right, but using a small or either a light stroke of the hand. So, and now I'm going in with the same exact palette, and I'm using the black eyeshadow from that palette. This black eyeshadow is the blackest eyeshadow ever, and I love it because it reminds me of Carbon by Matte. You guys remember back in the day, Carbon by Matte was the eyeshadow bitch. She was everything. So now I'm going to be using the LA Colors Concealer, which is my favorite all-time concealer. I use it to carve out the brows. I use it to prime the eyes. I use it to do everything pretty much, even under the eyes. And I am in the shade Deep. That's the shade choice I feel comfortable with, and it looks good on my skin tone. And if you're a little bit lighter than me, or if you're just a little bit, darker than me, it looks good. It's a really great one. So now I'm just making sure everything looks good. And also I'm using a setting powder from Morphe. Morphe setting powder is really good. I love the banana setting powder. I know a lot of people may have a lot of mixed feelings about Morphe, but hey, I don't use my money. I'm going to use whatever I need to, get all my coins worth. Okay, peeps. So now I'm going in with the white eyeshadow from the Wet n Wild 40 color eyeshadow palette. You guys, let's just say this shadow right here was very tricky to work with. I had to really apply it more than once in order to get that pigmentation that I really want with it. But it looks good on the eyes. But if you really want it to pop, what I really should have done was use like a Milk Base by NYX. Y'all remember that? The NYX bases, the jumbo pencils. I should have used something like that. As you can see, I had to really deep dig into the eyeshadow to get that payoff that I wanted. also, you guys, with the eyeshadow, it turned out gorgeous regardless of how many times I had to use it to actually pack on. So now I'm going with the LA Girl Pro palette. This is a really good palette too. So this palette has this pretty bright shade in the palette, and it also has like a little bit of pigments in it. Like it's like a pigment eyeshadow, but it's really good. It kind of has like that glitter that you need, but if it's, you know how like sometimes you want to use glitter, you gotta apply glitter glue. You don't really need it with this shadow, so it looked really good on top of the eyeshadow that I had earlier. Apply with the white, so it really looks good on top of that. The layering, everything, it looks phenomenal. Then in the same exact palette, I went in with a coral shade and I applied it right next to the white. I kind of made sure I did not overlap the coral and the white together because I wanted to look like I had mainly 3 shadows on one lid, so everything looked well blended together. And then I went in with my palette, which is Raquel Cosmetics Ella Bright's palette, and I applied the green that's from my gorgeous eyeshadow palette. So I just wanted to make sure I added a few touch-ups to the white eyeshadow, you guys. This white eyeshadow though, it was one of the most at this point, to make sure everything looked good, especially whenever you take photos. I just wanted to make sure it looked good. It wasn't no creasing or anything. But overall, the more you play with your eyeshadow look, the more you take time and effort to make sure it's really good, set in stone. You good, sis. So now I'm gonna be still, fixing that eyeshadow, making sure it's okay, and plus I'm adding a little bit more glitter to it this time to make the eyeshadow in the pigment and glitter pop, because I wanted that to be the main focus. Like, you see that whipped cream, the glitter. If you think about a pumpkin spice latte, that's what I was getting from the glitter and the white eyeshadow. So now I'm going to be taking the lashes from Raquel Cosmetics. It's the perfect lashes from my line that I really love. Is Shay. These are the most dramatic lashes that I love. I don't usually wear dramatic lashes, but once I got used to these, I started like feeling myself with these lashes. But this is a complete look. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you guys so much for watching.